Hey everybody, how you doing today? We have a comparison between the Poco X3 NFC and the Mate 20X, the giant Mate 20X, 7.2-inch screen. Now, if we want to compare these as apple for apple, I mean spec for spec, let's take out this cover. Sorry for that. We need to keep it looks nice, right? Make it looks nice. Yeah, there you go. So let's take a look at the shape of these two phones. Now, as you can see, the Mate 20X is wider and taller. Of course, it has a bigger screen. The Poco X3 NFC is thinner and taller. That's a 20:9 aspect ratio for better holding the phone with one hand, although it's still big for one hand. I believe the best one-hand usability phone is the Pixel 4a, the smaller one. So I would actually advise you to go get the Pixel if you're looking for one-hand usability. But enough about that. Let's focus about this here. So these two phones, right? The Mate 20X released back, I think, 2 years ago, and still actually looks really great so far. Coming from someone who's using the phone a lot. Now both phones has 5,000 milliamp battery. That is 5,000 here and 5,000 here. And the usability, actually, I believe the Mate 20X has a great standby time, guys. The way the RAM management they do in here is really awesome, actually. I would actually prefer a better RAM management than a phone that doesn't have RAM management and suck up the battery by next day. So I will really have no issue. If I have 20% on this guy, I would be okay sleeping, keeping it next to me. Tomorrow I'll find it at 20%, maybe 19% if maximum. So no problem at all with the Mate 20X when it comes to the battery life. Both of them has 5,000 battery. So let's take a look at the aesthetics here and the inputs. So on the right side, we have a fingerprint scanner here for the Poco Phone X3, and the fingerprint on the Mate 20X is on the back. We have volume up and down, volume up and down. Both of them has good quality. On the top, a lot of things changing here, a lot of things. Now here you can see, let me just give it a focus, quick one. All right, so here what you're seeing here is a totally different ball game, let's just say. The Mate 20X, this is where it shines. It has a microphone. It has an IR blaster. It has a front firing speaker, like full grill on the front here. And it has a headphone jack. While in the NFC, it has microphone and it has an IR blaster, as you can see here, and microphones. So that's it. Now, if we go to the right side, we just have a SIM card here, and it uses the HUAWEI micro SD, so it's a different type of micro SD that we have here with the NFC with the Poco. So that's it, what we have here so far. Let me just go to the back here. So we have the Poco has a headphone jack too, USB Type-C, a microphone and speaker. While in the HUAWEI we have a microphone, another microphone, and a speaker and a Type-C. So the beautiful thing about the HUAWEI phone compared to the Poco is the microphones in the HUAWEI is really clear, guys. It's like professional microphone level clear. So I would advise, if you want to record stuff and you care about microphone quality, don't hesitate to get the HUAWEI phone or the Mate phone, excuse me. You get a really good quality, dealing with the microphone sound. Now, if we look at the phone right here on the front, we have a small notch on the top here from the HUAWEI. And as you can see, here is the look of the screens. Very nice looking, big screen here. So if you're looking for a phone that you'd use daily, you would suffer with the HUAWEI Mate 20X. I would use this as a tablet first, then a phablet phone. So I won't be using it as a phone because you're gonna struggle holding it, put it in your pocket, taking out, calling. It's really tough. Unless you are using it, you have a really big hands and using this phone, no issues. or getting used to it. The Poco X3 NFC is basically just like any phone of 2020, 20:9 aspect, and as you can see, it's a dot, display. I mean the camera, and yeah, that's basically it when it comes to the physical aspects. When it comes to the software, though, we have AMUI Huawei software here, and we have the Poco software here, which is from Xiaomi. And then if you want to compare these two, again, it depends on where you go. Are you coming from a Huawei phone, or are you coming from a Poco phone, from a Xiaomi phone, or it depends on where you come from. So for me personally, I would say I'm used to the Huawei software. I think it's very, very convenient. I had the P20 Pro before, and I can say that phone that I use, I really admired for 2 years. Stayed away 2 years. I don't want to sell the phone. I really liked using it, especially with the zoom. And then, decided after 2 years, it's time to improve. Technology came way ahead, and then I say, okay, I have to get something else. So I got the P20X. Yeah. So in conclusion, I would say that now with the camera, before I conclude the camera here, we have a 2x, 3x zoom, which is okay. It's not the perfect, but it's okay. We have the main camera, which is really good. The main camera here, the 40 megapixels, really good. It beats the guy over here. So here we have a 64 megapixel from the Poco X3 NFC. But as you know, the 64 megapixel, it's good. It's okay, but it's not at the quality of the Huawei Leica lens camera here. This one is really amazing. It shoots really great videos and shoots great picture as well. I would say the camera is really good. It's okay, but you have to use the Gcam, guys. I posted a video using the Gcam 8.0, and some people ask me that, is there any other additions or config? I don't think so, because it's just a new Gcam. I didn't look at it. I just used the stock one. If there is someone, please let us know if there is any config for 8.0 Gcam on the Poco X3 NFC. Other than that, the Gcam looks really amazing here. There's some bugs, little bit bugs, could be fixed later on. But yeah, that's it, guys. Processor, it's almost the same, guys. I don't know if I can say that. Like the Snapdragon 730G and the current 980, they are almost on the same power. Like this is more powerful, of course, a little bit powerful, but this guy on the GPU side really doing better job than the current. So you have to decide what you want to do. You want to play games. If you want to straight away play games and play emulation, all that tough stuff, the Poco as a GPU is better. But if you want to do like multitasking, work, and browsing and stuff like that, I would go for the Huawei for the current 980 for better management. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and see you in another video.